funky.
Good morning. Good morning. Today, besides having a bad hair day, I wanted to do a thrift flip. I have scourged. With me, I have all these clothes that I want to upcycle or flip or whatever you call it. 80% of this is kids clothing. I definitely have a lot of stuff I need to throw out, but I didn't, and I thought it'd be nice if we just turned it into something that I would wear. So I actually have two of these. I have this Ralph Lauren cardigan that it's a size large for kids. This sweater, even though it's really tight, I think it's a little frumpy. Like the pocket area especially looks kind of weird. My plan is to crop it and make a set, but we'll go ahead and see how that turns out. I have that in the pink version as well. There's the logo. And my friend actually gave this to me because she didn't want it anymore, so today we're upcycling it. The next item is this button-up blouse. It is also from the kids section. It is an X large. I think this is for men. Oh no, I got my lipstick on it. Why did I do that? Time to wash it. I think this is also from the kids section. It says 16, which means age 16. No one has worn this before. This actually has the tag on it. My mom got it at Old Navy for less than $1. And there's also a tag that says defective, which I don't know what is defective. The next item is something that is near and dear to my heart. I wore this almost every day in 7th and 8th grade, and I thought I was the coolest little upperclassman that you can get in a middle school. It's this jacket raincoat situation, but honestly I love this. This has the reflective thingy that shines when you shine a light on it so that you don't get run over by a bike. This is from one of my all-time favorite brands, LA Kitty. It's a little worn down, but I see potential in it, so we're gonna try to upscale it today. And yeah, that is what we are basically doing today. I'm gonna insert the timestamps if you want to skip through that and see the end result. Just check my description box below. Besides that, I'm gonna go ahead and start the video in 3, 2, 1. Hi, we are in a magical place right now. We're in my basement. This is where my sewing machine is and all of our sewing equipment. The lighting here is so good. Hi. So I think I'm going to start off first with the pink cardigan because I don't like that color that much. So if I mess up, it's fine. The thing with sweaters is I don't want it to start fraying at the ends if I cut it and just for the thread to loosen up. So I'm going to crop it and then I'm going to try to sew the seams back. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm not really a sewer, so I don't listen to me. The first thing I did was I flipped over my sweater so that any marks I made stayed on the interior. I actually went ahead and detached the strings that held the pockets in place because I was planning to make a crop top out of the bottom piece, but I ended up not. Then I went ahead and measured where I wanted to cut, and the way I did it was not kosher at all, but you can't make a lazy girl not do her thing. I made my mark above the pocket and then I cut the sweater in half, well technically 2/3. Okay, wow, that is very short, but I see a vision and that vision is coming alive. After staring at myself for 10 minutes religiously, I decided it was too short if I ever wanted to wear it as a standalone piece. Unless I was planning to wear this at the club or somewhere like that, but that really wasn't the plan. So I decided to connect the bottom piece to the top. This meant that I didn't really have enough fabric for a 2-piece set, but I was okay with that, and I hope you are too. Now here I am just lining up these 2 pieces of fabric at the soon-to-be hem. Here's a sewing montage. I know this is sped up, but I am so slow at the sewing machine, proof. Also, low-key, all the girls on YouTube have these cute aesthetic portable sewing machines, and here I am with this gigantic industrial monster. Like, it actually probably weighs 500 pounds, and if you're wondering why the frick I have this, it's because my mom's actually a seamstress, and I am just borrowing her workplace. I am not done yet, but this is what the first top is looking like. So I did a double stitch, which is why you can probably see the upper seam in this shot, but yeah, this is how it turned out. For this next one, I went ahead and made my mark. I forgot to flip this over, so look at me tooting my own horn, cut, cut, cut. So I thought I'd go the simple route and use the fabric on this top for the bottom hem, but what is a thrift flip without denim? So here are just some scrap pieces of denim that my mom has cut off of someone's pair of jeans. Might be mine actually. I don't remember. We're a pretty small family. Going in and ripping this apart, I actually had to iron it since it wouldn't stay flat. I used 2 different denim patterns since I'm edgy and connected them together. Now here's a fun trick. If you want to ruche or sync up some fabric, just run a thread through it with your sewing machine, and once you have that, just tug at one of the threads and you'll end up with something like this. After that was done and done, I started sewing the denim piece to the bottom at the base. I folded it over and continued to sew. I forgot to take a video after finishing of me wearing it, but yeah, it was already dinner time by that point, and honestly, my whole day just flew by. Anyways, on to the next one. This actually had a zipper and I didn't know how to shorten the zipper, so I went in and detached it, most likely to use at some other point in time, maybe for another thrift flip, if you guys like this. Day 2 of thrift flipping. Day 2 of thrift flipping. I removed the zipper off of this jacket and now I'm just gonna sew up this gap. I then closed up that gap where the zipper was and I just cut. If you don't remember from 4 minutes ago, that jacket actually had a really nice rope elastic thing at the bottom, and instead of using it to prune a tree, I decided to repurpose it at the bottom of the crop jacket that I'm making. Also, side note, this jacket is so distressed, like me. Now I sewed up the bottom, pinned a small section together for the elastic to go through, and sewing again. No one probably cares to see this, but I took a safety pin and I looped the elastic through, pulling it to the ends that I made. And here it is. Alright, this one's pretty much done now. I've cropped it, and I think the last step is just to bless you. LA Kitty no more. And the last one was the same as the pink one. Call me uncreative, but I really like this color, and since the other one turned out so well, I didn't want to risk ruining this one. One thing I didn't mention is that the sweaters were still kind of baggy, so I sewed in the sides so that it would sit tight on my body. And I will just zoom through this, and yeah, we are done. Why is it so hot? I really want to take a nap right now. So that is how everything turned out. It took me a little bit longer than I thought it would, but most of them turned out pretty well. I don't really like the blue button-up. I might change that up a little bit, but all the other ones I thought turned out pretty well. My favorite one is still this baby blue sweater. But yeah, that was it for today. Thank you for watching. If you like my face, please subscribe. If you don't like my face, please also subscribe. Thank you. Bye. Yep, that's a good one.